Hey yo, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the altcoin Cryptocom coin. Now this coin has been gaining a lot of hype around the last week, and also it is for some good reasons. At the same time, today we're going to be doing some technical analysis. If you are a holder of Cryptocom coin like myself, you would not want to miss this one. Before we get into it, if you guys are here for the first time, do want to stay up to date with everything to do with the cryptocurrency market, I highly recommend you scroll down and tap the red subscribe button. While there, also go ahead and slap a like on the video for the YouTube algorithm and to help your boy out. And if you're a holder of the boys on Cryptocom, make sure you slap a like on it. Other than that, let's get straight into it. So to begin with today's video, first of all, let's look at the 1 hour chart, look at the super trend, and then we will look at the 4 hour chart and give some predictions in terms of what will happen with the Cryptocom coin in the near future. Now if we decide to look at the overall trend, you can see from the 20th of November we have been on an extreme bull run. This is not even an uptrend, this is a strong bull run that actually took us all the way from 53 cents all the way up to 95 cents, which is close to a 2x. Now this is a great return for a lot of people that have been holding onto the token, but a lot of people are scared at what is going to happen in the near future. Now if we decide to look at that, you can see on the super trend, when the initial spike did start, we were on a strong uptrend, and then the small retracement that came in, it wasn't really bad because the lower low was much higher than the previous lower low. The same thing happened when we did have another breakout where this downtrend that formed due to this retracement was broken, and then we were in an uptrend for nearly 4 to 5 days straight, which is really good. But then you can see just in the past 8 hours it has started to form a downtrend again. Now if we decide to look at the overall trend, you can see after a big spike up there was a small retracement, another small spike, retracement, another small spike, retracement, but every time the retracement was doing a lot better. What I'm trying to say is the lower low every single time was higher than the previous lower low, suggesting that we're still in a strong uptrend, as you can see right here, but just in the past 24 hours you can see the lower low has actually broken below the previous lower low, suggesting that we have gone into a consolidation period. Again, we cannot confirm that we are in a downtrend right now due to the fact that it can just go into a consolidation period. We need to wait for the next lower low to actually suggest in terms of what the next price action is going to be. But overall the trend has been flipped a tiny bit as the whales and the retail investors are starting to pull their money out. What is crazy about Cryptocom coin is, if you guys have not caught on to it, the market cap is close to 21 billion, which is insane, which is bonkers. It is the 13th largest coin by market cap, and it is starting to go very close to Shiba Inu and maybe even cross Shiba Inu in the near future. Overall, the trend still seems to be in a consolidation period, and maybe for the next, I would say 2 to 3 days is going to be very crucial as we see what kind of trend it starts to form, as the buy and the sell orders are going to have a huge impact. You can see the strong buy orders were coming in when the uptrend was actually starting to break, but this time that is not happening. You can see that it is actually very leveled out, and you can see at some points that the big orders were coming in for sell as a lot of people were starting to take profit. On the RSI line, you can also see at this point we are on the oversold period, which could mean that some retail investors could try to buy into it while we are down. But on the other hand, some of them might actually think that it might start going down and completely bleed out, and they decide to go ahead and completely walk out, which could completely have a huge crash. Overall, at this point, we can suggest that Cryptocom coin in the next 48 hours are going to be very crucial to see the trend it will follow. At the moment when I'm recording this video, we are close to 80 cents, and if we decide to look at the 4 hour chart, you guys will be able to see a more clear indication. So you can see, if you look at the overall zigzag line from the past, I'll say a week, you can see the zigzag line is just going up. Even though there was a small consolidation period here, small retracement here, those retracements did not make a difference. As you can see, the zigzag line was not slowed down, but just in the past 24 hours you can see it has started to form some sort of retracement. Now at this point, I know a lot of you guys will have the question, Sky, what would you do and what are you doing with your Crypto.com coin? Personally, I will start to take some profits, and if I do have a little bit too much, I'd personally want to take my initial investment out and play with the house's money. That's personally what I would like to do, and I would want to take my initial investment out close to 85, as I personally think there will be a small retracement that will actually take us up there before we actually see a big movement towards the uptrend or downtrend, as we will not be able to detect in terms of what will happen. That is just my personal opinion. If you do not know why Crypto.com actually coin started exploding so heavily, well, there's a lot of reasons. First of all, you can see Cardano and Tron were delisted on eToro, saying, hey, you do not have the regulation that the government wants you to have, that's why we will be delisting these two tokens, which gave a boost to Crypto.com, because Crypto.com is actually starting to take over Cardano and Tron in popularity. I'm not saying they are starting to become the next biggest blockchain, but they are starting to take over. And the other thing is, while the whole crypto market was on a bear market, the big Cardano.com coin was actually climbing up, which is crazy. And another big deal that they actually did was Crypto.com is naming agreement paid for itself after coin surges. And if you do not know, the Staples Center, which is one of the largest centers inside of Los Angeles, is being renamed to Crypto.com Arena. They actually decided to purchase it, and this would have costed quite a bit of money, close to $700 million. That is insane, suggesting that everyone was looking for what the heck is Crypto.com doing, we need to look more into it, and they were trying to figure it out. And that's why Crypto.com coin actually got a lot of hype around it. So this hype could die down, as we saw with Shiba Inu, Dogecoin. They had the big spike and then the pullback, and now they are stuck in a very strong bull market, and at the same time they're just stuck between a really strong zone. And I personally think very similar idea will happen with Crypto.com, as they're not as strong as Binance coin. I would just personally say that, or Ethereum. I'm not putting it down at all, don't get me wrong. If you're holding on to Crypto.com, great for you, but I just personally think that there will be a pullback, and it would be a good time to take your profits and do some risk management in terms of, is it worth holding for a longer period of time. And also, Modi Foods decided to go ahead and make this announcement, or actually make this article talking about Crypto.com coin, and they were just saying it's starting to surge because they obviously bought the Staples Center. And another thing is, a lot of people are doing research about Crypto.com and also just cryptocurrencies in general, and Crypto.com is coming up on the front page quite a bit. Overall, it just seems to be looking good, but hopefully it keeps climbing. Personally, I would be really happy to see it climb, but personally, if I was you, I would try to take some profits and make sure that I do not regret it when it starts crashing or anything bad goes away. But other than that, thank you so much for watching the video till the end. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, drop a like on. If you're new to the channel, do want to stay up to date with everything with the cryptocurrency market, I highly recommend you scroll down and tap the red subscribe button. Other than that, have a great day ahead, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.